Simone Biles' career has been so incredible and remarkable for so long prior to the Tokyo Olympics that the only surprise left seems to be how many outrageous new skills she'd surprise us with, simply because she could do them. For 8 years, her difficulty and execution have been astounding, so it's no surprise that many viewers, perhaps too many, took her greatness for granted. She also has done some amazing things for other areas, including mental health. Stay tuned to find out all the key moments that have led Biles to become the GOAT. All we need to say with this one is the 2016 Olympics. That's right, Biles' 5-medal performance in the 2016 Olympics has to be one of the most impressive things she's done. She nailed 2 astronomical vaults, a sky-high Amanar and a near-perfect Chang, propelling her to all-around gold, and later, the top of the vault medal podium. And yes, she won floor by nearly half a point over a legendary tumbler named Ali Reisman. In one moment, Simone almost fell off the balance beam, but still won bronze. Biles triumphed at the 2016 Olympics, and she performed admirably before taking a well-deserved year off. Next, when she swept clean the 2018 US Championships. When Biles returned to competition after a year off, she had nothing to prove. She'd destroyed the competition in Rio, and, considering her insanely impressive track record, returning to elite gymnastics after a year off is nearly impossible. Few gymnasts have been able to do it, but Biles not only came back strong, but significantly better than before. She had upgrades, meaning she replaced old skills with harder skills, like the Moors, which is the double twisting, double layout that she had literally falling from the sky. So, not only did Biles win her 5th consecutive US Championships by 6 points in 2018, but she also swept all 5 events, all around, vault beam, floor, and even her weakest event, bars. She did it all in teal, as a tribute to sexual assault survivors from the disturbing Larry Nassar situation. When she left the Tokyo Olympics due to mental health struggles, and how open she was about her experience and putting her mental well-being first. 4-time Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles withdrew from the women's gymnastics team final in the recent Tokyo Olympics. This completely shocked fans around the world. Simone's vault performance was visibly shaky, but she emerged from the floor poised and composed to embrace her teammates on the sidelines. She later told NBC that she was fine physically, but was suffering emotionally as a result of her decision. "Physically, I feel good," said Biles, also stating, "Being a star at the Olympics is not an easy task." Biles, who won 4 gold medals along with a bronze in Rio, told reporters, "I really didn't want to continue on after the performance I put on. I have to focus on my mental health," she said, when asked about her mental health and how she feels about everything. "I just think mental health is more important in sports right now, and we need to protect our minds and bodies rather than simply doing what the world wants us to do. Maybe it's because I'm getting older that I don't trust myself as much. There were a few days when everyone tweeted to you, and you felt the weight of the world," Biles continued. "We're not just athletes, we're people at the end of the day," she added. Next up, when Biles performed the most insane and difficult vault in 2018. Biles, back in 2018, debuted the most difficult vault the world had ever seen at Worlds. We're talking about a round-off back handspring with a half twist onto the table, followed by a salto with 2 twists. The new skill also brought a long-needed correction to the event, because the International Federation of Gymnastics, or FIG, assigned the Biles vault a point value in difficulty equal to the infamous Prodonova, a front handspring double tuck, aka the vault of death, that several gymnasts attempted at each Olympics, but they certainly didn't all land it, and there were some serious injuries as a result. Because Biles' execution was flawless, a chucked Prodonova would never be able to beat her, demeaning it and making vault finals safer for all time. Simone was very vulnerable about her devastating experience with the Twisties, another defining moment in her career. Do you know what the Twisties are? If you don't, neither did we, but it's a gymnastics phenomenon in which a gymnast is unsure where they are in the air and can quickly become disoriented, potentially leading to horrific incidents. There isn't much time to adjust because everything happens so quickly. You rely on muscle memory, confident that it will work because you've done it so many times before. Then you find yourself in midair, upside down, and your brain appears to be disconnected from your body. You hope that your years of practice have prepared your body for a safe landing. When Simone Biles was pushed off the vaulting table at the Tokyo Olympics, she entered that terrifying world world of uncertainty. In the Olympic team final, Biles wanted to complete a 2-1-2 twisting vault, but her mind decided to stop after only 1-1-2 twists. Biles, who later withdrew from the team competition and then the all-around final the next day, described having a small case of the Twisties and her struggles with it and how this impacts her career on a daily basis. Being so brave and open regarding her scary situation with disgraceful former USA gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar. Another tragic situation involving Biles occurred when Larry Nassar, the official former USA gymnastics doctor, was convicted and charged with sexually assaulting hundreds of underage gymnasts during his time as a doctor. Biles was one of these unfortunate victims. As you might expect, this has a significant impact on Simone and hundreds of other girls. When Biles recently opened up to New York Magazine about why she should never have gone to the Tokyo Olympics in the first place, she spoke through tears about how she should have quit the Olympics team when Larry Nassar's name was plastered all over the media for 2 years, and how painful all of this coverage was for the elite gymnast. She explained that she kept going because she didn't want Nassar to take away something that meant so much to her, and in which she had been training since she was 6 years old. But it is painfully obvious that this event had a significant psychological impact on her, and it went largely unnoticed for years until it came to a head at the 2020 Olympic Games. I am also a survivor of sexual abuse, and I believe, without a doubt, that the circumstances that led to my abuse and allowed it to continue are directly the result of the fact that the organization created by Congress to oversee and investigate sexual abuse have failed. Performing while suffering from kidney stones. Another key moment in her career came following Biles' withdrawal from most Tokyo events. There was talking and people calling her weak for refusing to die on live television, continuing her routine despite feeling unsafe, and remarking that she is a big part of a generation who lack the champion mentality. But to argue this, may we present the 2018 Worlds, where Biles debuted a vault and also won all around by more than a point despite falling twice. But she did so while suffering from an active, largely unmedicated kidney stone. A kidney stone's pain has been described as a man's version of unmedicated childbirth, and Biles, who was probably on a couple of Tylenol, came home with 5 medals. Finally, the debut of the Yurchenko Double Pike 2021 US Classic. Simone Biles did not require another vault upgrade. Nobody asked her to, and no one expected her to, but what began as a fun exercise to improve her block, the pop off the table that allows gymnasts to flip and twist, became a reality. Instead of adding, say, another half twist or twist to the single flip that every other female gymnast competes in, at the 2021 US Classic, Biles completed a vault that included an entire second flip, which no female gymnast, and very few men, have ever done in competition. After a career that inspired the pathological overuse of hagiographic modifiers, guilty, Biles did something that rendered even the effusive NBC commentator Tim Daggett speechless. Even Biles, who was on the competition floor, tweeted that she couldn't believe it. This vault is a double Yurchenko in the difficult piked position, so named after the back handspring entry, except for fellow legend Michaela Maroney, who once horsed around with a tucked version of the same vault, and promptly got 86'd by former national team coordinator Marta Koroloi, who I guess decided to care about an athlete's safety one time. No female gymnast has ever even fever dreamed of a double flipping back handspring vault. This was, and still is, so far beyond what anyone thought women's gymnastics could be that I'm at a loss for words. And there you have it, everything you need to know regarding some of Simone Biles' most insane and impressive moments that have made her into the legend we know and adore today. But make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. And as always, thanks for watching.